Yo, guys, welcome to another market review. Gonna be talking about Bitcoin. I closed my Bitcoin longs. I'll go over that as well in a second and talk about some potential new trade setups. Okay, before we get into that, a quick shout out to PrimeXBT, the sponsor of these videos. The link is in the description. If you use my link and use the code George Depp, you can get up to $7,000 in bonuses. And if you use one of my links, you also have free access to my Discord group where I post all of my trades live, okay? And post more info, more analysis and stuff like that. Just a nice place to hang out and talk, okay? So that's that. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? So initially I was long. I was long from all the way down here and held till all the way up here, and I closed like a couple hours ago before this dump. I mean, it's just I'm not saying I closed at the top or anything, but yeah, we dumped a little now after I closed. The reason I closed is basically so my initial target for that Bitcoin long was 32k, right? We were trading close to 31, right? And we were stalling up there. We swept some highs locally. We were stalling up there, and my target basically was 1k higher while I caught a 10 or 11k leg to the upside. So was it worth holding it for that 1k more upside while I had this much unrealized profit? Well, for me not. So that's a simple reason I closed the Bitcoin long. I'm still bullish, and I still think we will be trading higher, a lot higher even, but I'll go over that in a second. I'm still holding spot as well. I'm just flat on Bitcoin on margin, okay? So let's take a quick look at what we have here on some high time frame thoughts, but especially the daily, right? What was the look of the daily this morning? We barely had a wick to the downside. This previous daily candle, barely a wick to the downside. This daily candle, barely a wick to the downside. So I think we're due for some downside here. Well, we already dumped a little, but I think we will trade a little bit lower even towards these clean lows. And down there, the reaction will be key, okay? So now that we're trading back within this former range, right? With range high and yeah, the lows probably around there, range lows. We traded above, now trade back within the range, swept the highs, okay? Another local sweep here. So seeing signs of exhaustion on the lower time frames. I think we trade towards these lows next, and then we'll have to see, right? If you do something like this and close back here, in here, boom, that's your long invalidation. Either keep it below the low or keep it wider down there and blindly long here. Targeting the highs. The reason I'm still targeting the highs, right, is still this weekly range. As long as we trade above blue, I think these highs are next and potentially even extend a little towards 35k, okay? So I do think we will be trading higher, and retraces wouldn't be bad in my opinion. I think it would just be healthy to see a scenario like this where we take out some late longers from up here, right? Take out some people, take some stops, and then go for the highs healthy, okay? Otherwise, chances of us, if we go too fast, right, to snap back down increase a lot. So yeah, that's the first scenario where I'll be looking for fresh longs again, but not swings, right? Day trade longs on a scenario like this. Otherwise, lower retraces, right? If you start closing down here, so below this low, if you start closing there, we will likely trade lower. What's my plan then? Simply look for bullish price action into this green area. Ideally, I don't want to see 4-hour closes within this bigger range again, right? That we've been trading in for a couple of weeks. Ideally, we stay above there, but then I'll be looking for a low, right? A sweep of that low into the green demand or into this key level, and then look to trade it higher from there. Okay, so that's the second scenario. If price closes below here, right, look for longs on bullish price action into this former key resistance, right? If price breaks back within this range on a 4-hour basis, but ideally on a daily basis, start closing dailies within here, well, then I think we'll see a bigger retrace, a bigger dump, and we will get that big retest on the weekly of this blue area, which is former key resistance, and just nice confluence of a lot of key levels, right? We have this range mean from this bigger range, the range high from this range that we've been trading in for months as well. Okay, so then it's gonna be down there. Then I'll be looking for bullish price action again there. Again, we'll be looking for lows, right? Sweep of that low in there and then look to trade it higher. Okay, for now I think a little bit more downside, take these lows, and then we'll have to see. Okay, either look for longs there already, otherwise look for a lower sweep into green, look for longs there, otherwise look for longs lower down to blue. Okay, the reason I'm not looking for shorts here is, I don't know, I feel like Bitcoin might just leave them and just run for the highs here. I don't like shorting into this kind of strength, and I hope that makes sense. Right? I saw people on Twitter constantly looking to fade the move from all the way back down here. They faded everything. I mean, you've had what, like one good short, that was the one here, if you closed down there, or otherwise you got squeezed out as well. So why would you short? Just make it yourself easy and just look to long the dip. Okay, there's no reason why you need to constantly look for shorts if you're trading upwards, right? That's how I see it, at least. Okay, so gave you the scenarios. I still think we trade higher, but on the lower time frames could see a retrace. All right, I'll update in the Discord and maybe also on Twitter. Use the link in the description if you make a deposit. If you want to get in, simply send me a DM on Discord or on Twitter, and we'll sort things out. All right, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube. We're at 5K, amazing. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.